A story about storytellers.
It all starts with the woman we call Granny.
Well, my children call her Great Granny. I have always known her to be imaginative as she passed on wisdom and life lessons in the stories she would share during our time together. As children, we played games and colored and read books together. My favorite book we read together, well, all her grandchildren loved this book, was Richard Scarry's best word book ever.
She passed on this gift of storytelling and love of reading to her own children and grandchildren.
My father, Tom, who we call Grandpa, has always been masterful in sharing weird and crazy stories. From monsters to werewolves to witches and more, he always had creative bedtime stories. He shared his wonderful gift with his grandchildren by sharing grand stories of snowmen slaying one another, broken parking lots that swallowed children, and of course, ways in which our bodies work. I was always surprised by a new topic of wonder when picking up my children from his care. Now as a parent, I have discovered my own inner writer and storyteller. As my children grow, I hear the voices of my father and Granny work through me. I hear the lessons and loving nicknames come through our conversations. As I recall the lessons my grandmother taught me, I wrote a story inspired by my daughter's creativity and my grandmother's lessons she instilled in all her grandchildren. My daughter's name is Isabel, and my story goes a little something like this.
Izzy Dizzy Lizzy Lou.
Izzy Dizzy Lizzy Lou tripped on her laces. Now what will she do? She fell in a puddle, rolled over a rock, right next to a dragonfly, and came to a stop.
Hi, pretty thing,
she said with a smile, but he was not interested in her brown, wet style. Flap, flap went the dragonfly way up through the sky. Poor Izzy looked sad.
I wish I had wings to fly.
So she stood up straight with her arms spread out. She flapped so hard she wiggled all about. She wiggled and giggled and skipped and hopped. She bumped the tree and then the rock.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
she said, and plunged right in. She fell right in the puddle and splattered herself again. Izzy Dizzy Lizzy Lou, just look at yourself. What am I to do? She went right to the tub with a splash, splash, splash. Scrub, scrub, swish, swish, dry so fast. Brush, brush, clothes on, out the door in a dash. Izzy Dizzy Lizzy Lou, watch out for the splash. Just look at yourself. Now what do I do with you?
Don't you worry about me. I am just fine. My gosh. My granny always says, don't worry, you'll wash. The end.
My grandmother always wanted us to take adventures and grow as much as we could in our education and throughout our lives. While the message is straightforward, don't worry if you get a little dirty playing. You'll wash up just fine. She also taught us to take advantage of the opportunities we had in life. Opportunities that weren't available to her growing up, even if we got a little dirty along the way. So as I share my last story, a special poem for my children, I hope that through our life lessons and conversations, I've been able to share my love and belief in them, their future, and their dreams. I believe in snuggling in a rocking chair and a tiger's fierce, loud roar. I believe in soft, cuddly teddy bears and asking please for something more. I believe in stars so bright and angels in the sky. I believe in gentle kisses goodnight and asking with a sigh, but why? I believe in the people that I love and caring arms with hugs so tight. I believe in heaven up above and happy snowmen dressed in white. I believe broken hearts will mend, and I believe in skies so blue. I believe in trusting in my friends, but most of all, I believe in you. I love you.
And they all lived happily ever after.
Dedicated to all who continue to pass on the love of reading and storytelling.